friends, today I will show how to solve few problems which were asked in previous year's question paper. Similar questions were asked in previous year question paper. So the first question example is calculate the Isht Kal in ghati, pal and vipal if the time of birth is 17 hour 5 minute and sunrise is 6 hours 10 minute. First thing, let us understand what is Isht Kal. Isht Kal is the difference between the time of birth minus sunrise for a day. Now, since the question was we need to calculate the Isht Kal in ghati, pal and vipal. So let's revise the relationship between ghati and hour. And hour is 2.5, ghati is equal to 1 hour, 2.5 pal is equal to 1 minute, and 2.5 vipal is equal to 1 second. And the relationship between ghati and pal is 2.1 ghati, 1 ghati is equal to 60 pal and 1 pal is equal to 60 vipal. So vipal is like the second and pal is like minute and ghati is like hour. It is not in literal meaning, it is just an example. So let's calculate the Isht Kal. The time of birth minus sunrise. The time of birth is 1705 and sunrise time was 6 hour 10 minutes. So let's subtract 1705 minus 10. 5 is less than 10, so we need to take one carry. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, so 60 plus 5 is 65 minutes, minus 10 minutes is 55. Now, after taking 1 out, it remains 16 minus 6 is 10 hour. So it is 10 hour 55 minutes, so I have written it. So since we need to calculate in pal and ghati and vipal, so we will convert it into hour unit only. 10 hour 55 minute can be 10 hour directly and 55 minute can be converted by dividing by 60. So it is 0.916666. So we can write as 10.91666 hour for 10 hour 55 minute. 1 hour is equal to 2.5 ghati. So for 10.91 we multiply it by 2.5. So which is coming as 27.2916 ghati. Since we have decimal value, let's convert it into lower unit. So 27 ghati. Then this multiply by 60 will move from ghati to pal. So it is 27 ghati and 17.4999 pal. Again we have a fraction value and we have a lower unit available. So convert, it is 27 hours 17 pal and this 0.499 into 60 vipal. So which is coming as 29.9999 vipal. So we can round it off to 30 vipal. So the answer is 27 ghati, 17 pal and 30 vipal. Another question, if the longitude of sun is given at 5:30 am as 1 sin 6 degree and 36 arc minute and sun movement in 24 hours is 1 degree, calculate the sun longitude at 9:30 am for the same day. So for these kind of questions, the approach is we need to see the movement of sun in these 4 hours. So 9:30 minus 5:30 is 4 hours. So we have to see how much sun moved in these 4 hours. So we know that sun moved 20 in 24 hours it moved 1 degree. For 1 hour it will be 1 by 24. So 1 degree equal to 60 arc minutes. So I have written as 60 by 24. For 4 hours multiplied it by 4. So 60 by 24 into 4. So if we cut 4 to 24 we get 6 and 6 divide 60 we get 10. So we get 10 arc minute. So if we add it at the answer we require is the sun's longitude at 9:30 am. So for this we do the sun longitude at 5:30 plus sun movement for 4 hours. So 1 sin 6 degree 36 arc minute plus an arc minute. So the answer is 1 sin 6 degree 46 arc minute. Now the third question, this is important question. So it is if the longitude of moon is 3 sin 18 degree and 19 arc minute, find the Mahadasha running at birth. So to calculate the Mahadasha of birth, we need to find the moon's nakshatra and whosoever is the lord of that nakshatra, that planet Mahadasha will be running at the time of birth for Vimshorttari Maha Dasha. These are the list of nakshatras. The lord for first one is Ketu, then Venus, Ketu, Venus, Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn and Mercury. So this is the sequence. We have to convert the moon longitude into degree. It was 3 sin 18 degree 19 arc minute. 1 sin is equal to 30 degree. So multiply it by 30. 18 as it is, 19 divided by 60, convert it into degrees. So we get 108.3166 degrees. If we divide it by 12 degree, we get the nakshatra which will be running. So it is 9.026, means ninth nakshatra has just passed and the 10th nakshatra is running. So the 10th nakshatra is Magha and the lord of nakshatra is Ketu. So at the time of birth, Ketu Mahadasha is running. It is 9 here and this is the 10th one. Magha and the lord is Ketu. Now let's take another question. So if the dusty in New York on 2011-2022 is 11:30, so ignore the year for these kind of calculations if it is directly a time calculation. Calculate the LMT for Sydney. So it is GMT from here. Sydney is at 151 degree 12 arc minute. You can use table of ascendance for calculating these lat long values. So and New York is at 74 degree west. So the difference between these two cities, if we add these longitude, so it is 74 plus 151 minute and 12 arc minute, it is 225 degree 12 arc minute. So we get this value and the time factor we need to convert it into time. So we multiply degree by 4 and second by 4 because 4 second is equal to 1 arc minute, 4 minute is equal to 1 degree. So if we multiply 225 by 4 is 900 and 12 into 4 is 48. So it is 900 minute and 48 seconds. So 900 minute can be written as 15 hours because 900 divided by 60 is equal to 15 hours, 0 minute and 48 seconds. So this shows the time difference between what is at New York and what is at Sydney. The difference will be of 15 hour and 48 seconds. So this is the difference. So time at Sydney will be what is the time at New York plus this difference. So the time at New York was 11:30:00 GST and the date was 2011-2022. So if we add 15 hour and 48 second into that, so we get 26 hour 30 minute and 48 second for 2011-2022. But we know that time is between 0 and 24 hours. So if it is coming greater than 24 hours, that means that the day has changed in that particular location. So we subtract 24 hours from this and add one day into the date. So we subtracted 24 from here. So we get 2 hour 30 minute and 48 second, and if we add one day, so it is now 21/11/2022 at 2 hour 30 minute and 48 second. So this is the answer. So now let's take one more question, which is calculate the tithi. For calculation of tithi, as covered in my previous video, we need to subtract the difference, longitude difference of sun from the longitude difference of moon, and if longitude of moon is less than sun, then we add 12 sign into it. So here it is the case, the longitude of sun is at 11 sign and longitude of moon is at 0 sign. So we add 12 sign into moon, it become 12 sign 5 degree and 20 arc minute, and sun's longitude is 11 sign 15 degree and 10 arc minute. So 20 minus 10 is 10, 5 is less than 15, so we take one carry from here, so it becomes 30 plus 5, 35 minus 15, 20 degree. So we get the value of difference as 20 degree and 10 arc minute. So 20 we can directly use since we have to divide it by 12 degree. 10 by 60 yields in 0.166. 20.166 divided by 12 is equal to 1.6802. So this means that it is the second tithi for Shukl Paksh, because first to 15 is Shukl Paksh and from 16 to 30 is Krishna Paksh. So it is Dvitya of Shukl Paksh. Thank you.